Rachel Zegler fired from Snow White. Leaked images of the new Snow White dolls, PR ban on Zegler, and more. There is a lot to talk about, so let's dive in. Hi everyone, welcome back to Daily Freddo. Yes guys, we are talking about Snow White again. By now you are perfectly familiar with what's going on with the Snow White movie and the actress Rachel Zegler. And if you're not, I have two videos on my channel that explain the whole situation in detail and give you all the tea. You can go watch them right now, right here, or just click on one of the links in the description and then come back to this video for the latest updates on this crazy situation. Anyway, now that we're all up to speed, here is a headline for you. Disney reportedly fires Rachel Zegler from Snow White live action. The article says, in the past, Disney has been known to remove actors from their franchises if bad publicity was at hand. Now, reports are claiming that they have done this with their upcoming Snow White live action film, following the large amounts of scandal and drama that the film is undergoing before a trailer has even been released. However, nothing has been confirmed yet. Disney has wrapped filming on Snow White, so it would be very shocking to see them start from scratch and replace Zegler, as she is likely in nearly every shot. That being said, we have seen Disney boot iconic actors such as Johnny Depp, who starred and was the reason for the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise's success, for false allegation. But Rachel Zegler did manage to piss off a lot of people who are there on the internet hoping for Snow White to be cancelled or for Zegler to be replaced. It's the way she talked about the movie, her role, the message. People began comparing her interview to Kristen Stewart's ones, where she talked about her character in Snow White and the Huntsman. I mean, just have a look.
She's the most set character I've ever encountered. She's like, you know, and not in a stubborn way, and the most sort of, all of those strengths that Snow White has in this movie, the reason everyone's like, oh, it's a badass girl movie. It's because she really is a girl, and she doesn't turn into this, like, bad imitation of a guy, and she really is steady and strong and trusts herself. I think it's wrong. I think that's kind of the opposite of girl power. I think that she is, like, essentially female because she is steady through and through. The first thing I think when I think Snow White is deer and the bunny and the bird all at the same time sort of surrounding her, and we're not intentionally rebelliously turning it on its head. I just don't think that right now it's as effective a character for women because times have changed, at least selfless. And so to put that character that we all know really well in a dangerous world and see if she can stay that way and not die, but also not become hardened, really kind of maintain that, not purity because that's too perfect, but just that heart.
Focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her.
Yeah.
Weird. So we didn't do that this time. We cast a guy in the movie. Whether or not she finds love along the way is anybody's guess until 2024. All of Andrew's scenes could get cut. Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby.
If I'm gonna stand there 18 hours in a dress of an iconic Disney princess, I deserve to be paid for every hour that it is streamed online.
I was scared of the original cartoon. I think I watched it once and then I never picked it up again. Like, I'm being so serious. I watched it once and then I went on the ride in Disney World, which was called Snow White's Scary Adventures. Doesn't sound like something a little kid would like. Was terrified of it. Never revisited Snow White again. So I watched it for the first time in probably 17 years.
Some comments said, exactly, there are ways to say things. And another one, I just love how Kristen describes it. Perfect. Yes, notice how Kristen's Snow White was meant to portray femininity and kindness, being good, love, and strengths driving the character. And how the new Snow White is trying to completely divert from that. We do know a bit more about the plot now, by the way. My Time to Shine Hello tweeted, the people that save Snow White in this version are called the bandits. Jonathan, the male love interest who isn't a prince, is also a bandit. The bandits are like Robin Hood. They steal from Queen to feed the poor. Snow White herself is an independent, liberal socialist in this version, and with the bandits leads a revolution against the evil Queen. What could go wrong? Why not to make a completely new movie? This is just annoying at this point. Someone said, I'm so sorry for saying this, but why does it feel like a parody made by the far right? Yeah, to make fun of left, I believe right would make parody like that. We recently saw this past interview of her talking about her role in Shazam! Fury of the Gods. Have a look.
What made you want to step into this world of DC heroes?
I needed a job. I'm being so serious. I mean, a lot of people keep asking me, hi Adam, my agent's over there, hi Ken, my lawyer, my entire family is here. Hi everybody. Sorry. No, I I mean, the reality was we were in the middle of a pandemic and I was not working and I couldn't get a job for the life of me because West Side Story hadn't come out yet, and it was really hard to book work for me. So I was really excited when this came in my inbox. I loved the first movie, and the fact that they even wanted me to come in for a callback and then a chem read and then everything in between. I'm so lucky that I got this job. I made some of my best friends on this job, and I just absolutely adore this movie too. So I'm
People took to comments. Gotta appreciate the honesty, but the attitude was not it. Another one, she needs a PR agent, please. Exactly. And another one says, as a recruiter who interviews people, this is a great answer to instantly get rejected. I mean, Shazam was already a PR disaster. We all remember the video by Zachary Levi.
If you want to go see John Wick, go for it. I mean, I'm not going to tell you not to. But John Wick's not a family movie. So if you're looking for a movie for your family or your date or whatever, or you just don't want to get into like hardcore, pop, go see Shazam! Fury of the Gods.
Shut up about John Wick. It's like both Rachel and Zachary were trained in how to fail in PR. School of Narcissists.
There's no school like the old school, and I'm the f***ing headmaster.
Anyway, Rachel's answer in particular didn't sit well with many people. Take a look.
We have a young woman who's 15 seconds into her career saying, oh yeah, I just did it because I needed the money. It's like, listen, to be in this industry is not a right, it's a privilege. And the fact that you are in this blockbuster movie that's opening in hundreds of theaters, and there's a team of people, hair, makeup, wardrobe, to make sure you look great, to walk red carpets. There are people folding sweaters and working in the back of kitchens and doing all kinds of jobs that they don't like for money. You are working in your passion, my dear, and you are getting this opportunity, and I think she could have had more tact.
Yeah.
But right now, you mean women auditioned for that role and probably were heartbroken they didn't get it, and you got it. And there you are on the carpet, glammed up going, I needed the money.
Yep, I think she wanted to come across as relatable, that she really needed a job, that it was a difficult time, but it all just didn't work. She just again seems entitled and not appreciative of the project she got the chance to work on. Could be just me, or millions of others. Anyway, ever since Rachel's interviews resurfaced, Disney kept her silent. Disney Dining wrote, Walt Disney Company keeping PR nightmare Snow White actress hidden at all costs. The article says, Rachel Zegler has stated that it's no longer 1937 and that live-action Snow White isn't going to be saved by the prince. And she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be. She's also mocked the source material by describing Prince Charming as a guy who literally stalks Snow White.
weird.
Due to these statements, Zegler has been labeled a PR nightmare, and we can see why. The Walt Disney Company seems to be trying to keep her totally hidden, as we haven't seen any interviews regarding Snow White since the controversies surfaced. Of course, people now are just waiting for her next slip-up. What other outrageous thing will she say? But I have a suspicion that Zegler is getting some serious brainwashing media training, so she can keep saying the same things, but without having it become a public shit show. However, apparently, all the rumors about Zegler being fired started from this TikTok.
She's an actress who did star in the remake of West Side Story, Steven Spielberg. And she's recently been fired from Disney's remake Snow White that she was starring in. Rachel has been problematic really since the beginning of her career, but also you can see that privilege and personality come out in some of the interviews in West Side Story. Fortunately for her, because most of those interviews were cast interviews, she slightly went under the radar in terms of how unlikable she was, and she is one of the reasons why there was a lot of controversy in West Side Story.
Yeah, I'm not going to make you watch the whole thing. Someone said they need to just scrap the entire idea, to be honest. And another one, from Snow White to Snow More job. Yeah, no firing yet, unfortunately. And the creator responded, she has been released from all future sequels. She has been laid off from Disney. So still, no official source confirmed or denied anything, but I'd say it's a pretty safe bet the movie is still happening, with Zegler as Snow White. She did lose her role in Paddington Bear 3. Now there are rumors that she will be recast, that this whole thing happened due to writers and actors strike. We'll just have to see. Snow White's release though could be done just on Disney+, maybe to save money. Especially that Rachel Zegler's Snow White must make a huge amount to break even. A new report showing Snow White's spending so far estimates that the Disney movie will need to earn approximately $336.4 million to break even. And that's before factoring in a year of post-production and marketing that are likely to drive up the final spending figure significantly. And to add to all this craziness, there was a recent leak of pictures of the new Disney Snow White dolls, so we can pretty much assume the movie itself is happening. Bounding into Comics wrote, a number of leaked images for Mattel's upcoming live-action dolls for the Walt Disney Company's Snow White have leaked on the social media, and they look nothing like the actresses portraying the characters. I really want to show them to you, but anyone that does seem to be slapped with a copyright claim, so I am blurring the images. It's tough as it is for us on YouTube to get past all the unclear guidelines to get our videos earning these few cents. And with recent unforgiving algorithm changes, it's rough. So please like and share this video. It's literally the only way for us creators to get any views. And of course, thanks so much for watching and supporting my channel. It means a lot. But back to the dolls. You can definitely still find the images of the dolls online. Now, the fact that they don't look anything like the main actresses could mean one of two things. One, Mattel is shit at making dolls, or there will be some replacements. What I can't wait for are those of the non-dwarfs or the magical creatures. I really cannot wait to see those. As you know, Disney decided not to cast dwarfs in the movie. Instead, they went for diversity hires. In a statement at the time, a Disney spokesperson said that to avoid reinforcing stereotypes from the original animated film, we are taking a different approach with these 7 characters and have been consulting with members of the dwarfism community. Of the new 7 magical creatures pictured, only 1 appears to have dwarfism, while the other 6 are seemingly fully sized men and women of multiple ethnicities. I hate the word stereotype. I'm allergic to it. Because today, things that are considered traditional are being called stereotypes. Things that people believe in and consider them their core values are being labeled stereotypes too. 7 dwarfs. How the f does it reinforce stereotypes? Of what? That there are little people that exist in the world? Apparently there is only 1 dwarf and the rest of them are people of different genders and ethnicities. I can't say it. People find a way to get offended no matter what. So why not focus on telling a great story instead of putting on this political performance? So as you see, Snow White is a mess. I know that initial backlash happened because of the actress' skin color, but then she actually started speaking and things just kept getting worse from there. But as usual, I want to know what you guys think, so please let me know in the comments. And if you want to see more content from me, check out one of those videos here, and of course subscribe to my channel, turn on the notifications to never miss another Daily Freddo episode. And for even more content, follow me on Instagram at Daily Freddo. That's all for today. Have a good one.
Is it a perfect film? No, I don't. I'm hard pressed to think of a perfect film.